India is a strategic country for Airbus. From a commercial point of view, as we continue to see India as one of the fastest growing aviation markets in the world, as well as from an industrial cooperation point of view. So that's why this afternoon we would like to give you two updates. The first one by myself on the market, how we see the aviation market in India today and how we see it developing going forward, and an update on the Airbus cooperation with India, which will be done by Dwarka. So let's move to the market update for India. This is the Airbus product line as it is today. I think most of you will be familiar with it. It covers the full capacity range from 100 to more than 500 seats, with the single-aisle A320 family, the in-service mid-size wide-body A330 family, the all-new generation XWB family, also a mid-size wide-body aircraft, and of course the A380. Until the end of February, we have received over 13,800 firm orders for our aircraft, out of which over 8,300 have been delivered to nearly 400 operators around the world, leaving us with the very healthy backlog of still over 5,500 aircraft, which at current production rates represents more than 8 years of full production. In the wide-body segment, the A330 continues to be very successful. More than 1,300 orders in total, more than 1,000 deliveries. Continue to have more than 250 A330s in the backlog. Many thought that the sales of the A330 would slow down after the launch of the 787 in 2004, but nothing has been less true. The A330 sales have accelerated, and actually we received firm A330 orders for 869 aircraft since the launch of the 787. That's 2/3 of the total A330 order book. Some reasons for the continued success of the A330. It continues to be the most efficient wide-body twin in the sky today. Compared to the 787 on the total operating cost basis, it offers 6% lower cost, very high reliability at 99.4%, and we continue to make the aircraft better, looking at ways to improve fuel efficiency, to reduce the weight of the aircraft, to improve its capability, such with the 242-ton max takeoff weight version that will increase the range capability of the aircraft, combined with a fuel efficiency improvement, entering service in 2015. And we're also working on a dedicated regional version of the A330, which will bring unbeatable seat mile cost on short-haul markets. What we're doing is we are offering the A330 with a lower maximum takeoff weight, which will reduce landing and navigation fees, an optimized thrust of the engine. Instead of the 72K today, we'll offer 64 to 68K engines, which will optimize the engine maintenance cost. And we're working on the cabin to maximize the revenue of the aircraft on shorter sectors, and also working on the specification and the customization to keep the cost down. So a very attractive aircraft for carriers in Asia and also in India to maximize profitability on major routes at the lowest seat mile cost. Coping with growth often in environments with infrastructure constraints, and doing this in a very reliable way. The A350 received 239 new orders in 2013, bringing the total order book for the A350 XWB family, which consists of the A350-800, the 900, and the 1000, to more than 800 aircraft, 824 to be precise, from 40 customers. When it enters service later this year, it will bring 25% lower operating cost compared to the 777, with our signature 18-inch seat width comfort in economy, more comfortable than the competition, and because the A350 family will cover the full market segment from around 250 to 400 seats. Airlines can cover this market segment with a single new generation family. So the A350 is in flight test today. It's in flight test at the moment. It's going very well. We have completed 50% of the flight test campaign. We've done more than 1,200 flight hours with the A350 as planned, and we now have 4 out of 5 test aircraft flying since MSN2, which is the first test aircraft with a full cabin installed, and MSN4 took to the skies on the 26th of February of this year as planned. So in fact, on the 350, we've really made a lot of efforts. We've done a lot of early testing and verification to ensure a smooth production and a mature aircraft at entry into service. And we're seeing the results of those efforts now in the flight test program. So the aircraft is fully on track to enter service later this year with its launch customer, Qatar Airways. Moving to the last part of the presentation, the A380 received 70 new orders in recent months, bringing the total order book for the A380 to 324 aircraft. We've delivered 124 A380s to 10 operators today. It's already transported 55 million passengers around the world. It's really a very common sight now at the world's major airports and on the world's major routes. An A380 takes off or lands every 5 minutes.